and I'll change my stream title and stuff real quick. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Let's switch gears a little bit. And then, okay, I got it. I wanted to play, I was thinking that we could do a little bit of a Sims build and maybe try and make like a little tiny house situation. We were joking about Mold Monday and making like a little moldy tiny house in The Sims 4 today, so I think that I might do that next. It'll be a good time. Here we go. Loading the game. Oh wait, I might have no packs installed. I guess we'll find out. I was doing a limited pack thing before I went live. Oh, actually no, I have packs. I fixed it. Never mind. We're back. We're good. All is well. Maybe a little bit misty. I haven't fully decided yet. All I know is that I want to make a tiny house and I want it to be moldy. Maybe it could be a starter home. Because it's not hard. If it's going to be small and moldy, it would probably not be hard to make it a starter. So that way it's like an easy one to play with. You know? So that should be okay. Sorry, forgive me. I'm playing with this. I've been like sat here just like messing with this thing. And then I realized it's probably making a weird noise. I probably should clarify what that is. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I did not go to Coachella. I don't go to music festivals. It's not really my, I'm not good at crowds and stuff. Concerts are a stretch for me. A festival is more of an ordeal, and yeah, no, can't do that. Also, I live on the other side of the country from Coachella. Somebody the other day was like, why aren't you at Coachella in my chat? And I couldn't tell if they were kidding or not. But like, why does everybody keep asking about me going to Coachella? Do I seem like I would go to Coachella? Do I seem like a, Coachella girl? Like, I don't know. But people keep asking me. It's kind of like, well, do I seem cool enough to go to Coachella? Like, Mia said no. Chad's like, no. Not even close. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh my goodness. Okay, what about in... Oh, I don't know what world to build it in. Maybe I will build it here. Also, let me get my Spotify on, because then we can play some... Oops. Oh, sorry. Didn't know if I was going to open in my middle thing. Sims 2. There we go. That's the spirit. Okay. Maybe I will build it here, though. What about, like... These are kind of big. Oh, Strangerville. That could be an idea. This one's too nice, I think. It won't work. Okay, maybe we will do it in Strangerville. The music's a little bit loud. Is it? Oh, I can turn it down. I'll take any excuse to turn the music down. I don't think I want to build it on this lot, because I don't want to, like, I don't know. Maybe we do a 30 by 20, so we have a little bit more space. I do like this lot. Oh wait, I need to get a sim too, so we can set it up with a tiny house. Build it in Mount Komorebi. Well, everybody was saying that, but I don't know. Mount Komorebi doesn't really feel moldy to me. Strangerville feels moldy to me. But that's because I don't like Strangerville and I like Mount Komorebi. The crash site is too big. 50 by 40 is like too big. I don't really want to build on a giant lot. Let's just use... Oh, Bess. Bess. It'll be the one. Free real estate. Okay. Yeah, I like this lot a lot, but it's too big. Especially if it's gonna be so small, you know? When we set out to build a tiny house, like 50 by 40 and tiny house, they don't really go together, you know? All right. I'll give her like 20,000. We'll see what we can do. Shall we? And tiny home. Okay. Were we going for a micro home or just a tiny home? Lord Elizabeth, the team and stuff for our fundraiser is already open. So I've made the whole thing on Tiltify already. I haven't posted it anywhere, but like if you wanted to fundraise and join like the Simmers for St. Jude team, like I did last year and stuff, it's already open. So when you make your Tiltify campaign, you can like click on the Sims one as like the team that you're joining and stuff at the same time. I could probably link it for you right now as well. Let me see if I can get to the campaign easily from here. Simmers, yeah. I didn't finish like changing the icons of this yet or anything. But this is the like team page if you wanted to do it. There are 5 of us in there right now. 5 active campaigns have started. Okay. I think now we are set. What is Mold Monday? Oh, it's when we're gonna build a moldy house in The Sims. I don't think I want it to be like a micro home. I think I want 64 tiles. Because I want to have a porch, I've decided. And I want to have like, you know, this sort of stuff. Okay, so let's think about the interior situation. So maybe that we could have like, let's just put some furniture down so we can kind of visualize this a little bit better. Maybe the whole thing needs to be shrunk. No, probably not. So there could be like a little living room when you first come in. That might even be a little bit too big. And then there could be like a kitchen. How do we want to like lay this out? I don't really know yet. I guess the kitchen could go in there. 50! Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 50 gifted subs. What the heck? Oh my god. Thank you so much for doing that. That is extremely generous. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, this could be made, I don't even know what to say. This could be made smaller again. Maybe the living space all goes in here. And maybe the bathroom is like over there. I guess I wanted to have a hallway though, so I can have the kitchen. Maybe I put it like that. Okay. What's going on? Kat, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. What the heck? Thank you all so much. That is really generous and kind of you. I like don't even know what to say. Furry, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. What the heck? Oh my god. So many people are gonna have subs things to you all. Thank you for doing that. Sincerely, like, thank you so much for doing that. That is so cool of you. What's happening? Wow. Do you think that I should have, like... Oh, that's 66 tiles. Oh! Wait a minute, chat. I think I might be onto something with this. For the layout? So there's like, okay, imagine these are both bedrooms. There's a bathroom in here, and then this is like the living space. I don't know. Rosie Gal, thank you for the resub. Brandy, thank you for the gifted subs. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But what do you think about that as an idea for this? And then we can have the kitchen be here, a little dining table, the living room's here. I like actually cannot believe what is going on right now. Okay, the roof. I guess I didn't really want this to be like that though. I kind of would have rathered it was like... Maybe the kitchen could be in that little space. And then maybe we could have the bathroom as like something weird and little like that. I don't know. Okay, that seems like it could be fine. Right? Anonymous, thank you for the sub gift. Thank you so much, everybody. It does make our kitchen really big. Do you think I should dare put the doorway like right here? Maybe I'll make this bigger for myself. It's probably better like that. Right? Move objects. Okay. Then we can have like a dining table in this little area. What happens if I put the cabinets... We can have like the fridge right here. That might actually be okay. Imagine that, and then the sink goes here. So they have like genuinely loads of counter space. That's kind of a win. Furry, thank you for the sub gift to TS4 Rose. Thank you so much for doing that too. Okay, maybe I will use like those doors like that. Let's see if we can fit all this. I won't use this particular table, okay? I'm just trying to space this out for now. I guess we would keep that like right there, right? And then they'd have like a little TV. And the front door would be there. It's kind of weird. What is a moldy build? We literally mean like a house that has mold in it. When they say like a moldy build, like we're talking about like a house with mold. Does that make sense? Oops. Maybe I'll put that back a tiny bit. Okay. that one's sad, but that's fine. Yeah, I like how there's like a pre-existing path on this lot. It's really nice. Switch the couch and the TV. I mean, we could. I'm not really like set on a certain side. Like I was just kind of like seeing if it would fit. I'm not gonna use any of this furniture. So we don't need to worry about it too much. Mold spores and Strangerville spores at the same time. Oh, now we're really in trouble. Should we look at stuff from Strangerville more? I'll probably change the colors of these things in a minute. The thing is, the Strangerville stuff is like kind of pricey seeming. But it's not like we're gonna have not enough money. I don't think I want it to be as fancy as that. I think I'd rather use like base game stuff. What do they have on this one? Just regular plain base game? No budget, mold and tiny home is enough. Well, I'm thinking that it's just not hard to do something like this with a budget because it's so small and like it's gonna be kind of empty and using a lot of the cheapest furniture. Honestly, I don't think that it's gonna be difficult to stick this to a budget. I think we'll actually probably have a relatively easy time keeping it on a budget. Just because it's already cheap, like 80K calling it now. Hey, if there's one thing, I can assure you that this place will not be worth 80,000 again. That was so 2 days ago. Places costing that much money is so 2 days ago. Should we use that? Maybe we do moldy carpet. There's gonna be so many packs in this though. I do like that. It's nice. It's real nice. Force and Cliche, thank you for the resubs too. Thank you. All right, windows. We're gonna look at the base game stuff because we want to put these in. Oh my god, not that one. I prefer this one because the trim of it is white from the inside, which is more what we are going for. It's just taller, which isn't so good. But maybe we could have like that on the side, I don't know. Well, maybe that one can be different. It's okay with me if one of them is a little bit different, right? You won't see it from the other side, it's just from this side. I like that that door is only worth 50 simoleons. Well, you know what? We could also just swap all the windows out so that they all have the brown trim. The back looks horrible. I guess that can be centered there, and then we can just have a window there. It can have probably like very few windows. I feel like that's kind of good. That's kind of what we're going for. Where did this fish come from? Your sub badge? We had a few gifted subs today. So you might have gotten a gifted sub. Which is pretty cool. Okay. I also want it to be kind of dark in here. So I guess we might want to change the color of these. We'll see about that. Can I do a tile in the kitchen? I think it needs it. Because we can do like the stinker linoleum that's kind of broken. A few, yeah. There was like 95 or something. Just a few, you know? It was wild. It was very wild. Okay, I guess I'll do it like that. Let's put like a little dining table. Which one? We could just do like a plain wooden one. Could I do like a mix of a couple different of these chairs? Maybe we could try and get like a little variety of... Oh, that looks wonderful. In the stained swatch. What if we had like a bunch of red accents inside? We could probably make that work. I don't really ever normally do that. Okay. From City Living, I need to put some cheats on. Paper and May and Tired and Clown, thank you for the resubs. Ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Ooh. Red and what? Yeah, I mean, there is like the door from City Living that looks a little bit dirtier, but it's like smaller and wider. So I don't think I'm gonna use that one. We can use a lot of City Living paints though. That's what I was picturing. Ketchup and mustard. Anyway, the fish thing means you're subscribed, and you're fish because I have like all those cat emotes, and I thought it was haha funny if we had like fish and cats. Because, you know, cats and fish, cats like fish and whatever. That's why the sub badges are cats, or fish, sorry. Can't speak. It's perhaps a bit of a stretch, but that is what it originally meant. The eggs is because someone told me that I looked like an egg with a wig about 8 years ago on Twitch, and I thought it was so funny that I made an emote of it, and now it's just evolved. It's a deep cut. But that's why, the egg emote. Someone was making fun of me. Sinks. We can use this one maybe. And maybe we could have like just one of these little showers in there too. Any sort of tile will probably do. Oh, not that tile. Okay, maybe not any sort of tile. Maybe not like any tile, but some sort of tile will do. Once we have some mold in here, I think it'll like really come together a little bit more. It just needs a little bit extra for you to really see the vision, I think. Maybe size that down. See, this is good because it's free. So this is what I mean. I feel like when you're building a starter home like this, oh, let's just put this on the back of the toilet. But when you build like a moldy starter home, it's not that difficult for it to feel successful just because you could get a lot of decor for it for a relatively cheap price. So we've got all this good stuff now, and I haven't really even spent that much yet. The mold that I'm putting has no gameplay effects, but our mold will have gameplay effects because we're going to put the mold challenge on. And it can kill you with that mold challenge. But like the decorative mold doesn't have any gameplay effects. What else can we put in here? Mold and spiders? We could do that. Let me come back to the lot challenges later on, though. Let's worry about what we're doing on the inside of this room first, and then we can worry about lot challenges afterward, because I'm going to throw myself off and get confused if we, like, just jump around so much. I think that this room should just have one little wall light. And it should be right above the sink. And then we can get some more mold. That's on my list, Masa. It's on my list. We'll get there eventually. That can go underneath the window like it's leaking. And then Strangerville also has... I gotta pay for this, but... Strangerville also has some little stains for the floor, so we could do that. And that actually feels really good to me. We can do the same tile in here. In the kitchen. Does this come in red? It's not really as good. Like the red chairs, I feel like they really stand out. We have to figure out some other way to incorporate more red in here. Like, well, we have some of these like broken down sort of rugs. Oh, I like it being a little bit off center. You see, like it's not directly under that. That's kind of good. Let's do a handful of wall lights where we can. Because it's going to be extra dark that way. And that feels good. All right. What about from cats and dogs? Maybe like this? You know, it's very far away from where I want it to be. This room's a little bit big. Clown, we did the tours for that a while back. We did that like a couple months ago, or maybe a month. Honestly, the last month of my life has been such a blur. I can't remember the exact time it was, but we did that a while ago. How about we get... Do you think I should use this? I think I will use that. And what if we had like a bookshelf next to there? This can be like weirdly off center. We can put some nice clutter in there. We're gonna have so many packs in this room. Couple of these, or maybe just one of them. I don't know. Does it come in a reddish swatch? That's not really reddish, but it'll do. There is a broken mirror from Werewolves that we could probably use. Werewolves has a handful of things that could be nice for this. But the mirror you're talking about is like a full-length mirror. Where is it? Oh, sorry for yawning. Oh my gosh. Probably in like the primary bedroom or something, I guess. Is the basement kit TV functional? Yeah, it is. Or this one, I guess, is just a TV console. So maybe that one's not functional. There is a TV from the basement kit that is functional. Yeah, that one's just a console. Broken TV in it. Just looks like a table. You could use any old TV, but this basement kit TV is functional. B-May, it's like 6:30 in the evening for me, where I am. Basement treasures. Let's do this, and we'll do it in like the reddish color, because I'm trying to get more of the red, right? Can I put that there? We're gonna need to test and see if my sim can get around in here. Let's see if they can come into the kitchen. Oh yeah, they can. That's fine. We need to get maybe some more reddish stuff. What about like, I don't know. Is that a picture of Strangerville? Oh my god, that's perfect. Are you kidding? Could not have gone better than that. Genuinely. Like, best case scenario. And we can start putting some of all this mold stuff so it's sitting on top of the tables and everything. Yeah, I would like to have another rug. The problem is it's really tight in here. So I'm worried about putting another one. We need to get some more reddish color back here too. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with the price of this place. I think they should have this. No, I don't like it. Oh, we can put this on the porch. That one's too big. We can just use these little guys. I like that as an item. Maybe a doormat? Yeah, maybe by the front door. We should get a curtain. No. Do you come in a reddish color? You do come in a reddish color. It's not for Let's Play, we're just building it for fun. We're just messing around building it for fun. No particular Sims in mind to live here or anything, just for fun. Bess is from Eco Lifestyle, if you wanted to see her for whatever reason. So she can scam you or something. How about a candle that is like actually a candle? Not that one, but maybe like this one. Because that comes in like a dark, I don't know. That actually helps. It brightens it up a lot on this side. Rhea, I probably won't post this one as like a full speed build on YouTube because this one's only small, but I'll post this, like the stream on my YouTube channel, I would assume in like a few days on my second channel, lilsimsie, where I post my streams. But I don't think that I'll post this like as a speed build because it's only gonna be quick. When have we ever had enough disposable income in a starter home like this to be putting clutter everywhere? This is really exciting. I very much enjoy that about this. Let's get a trash can. Put it right there. Maybe a thermostat could go on this wall. I think they can have a burglar alarm. I think it would just be nice to have. Okay. How about some umbrellas? Then we gotta get some more mold on the walls. That's good. That is very good. Yeah, they need mold over here pretty bad. we can get the kitchen-y mold done all like this. You go over here, you go over there. Yeah, that's good. Maybe we leave the extra counters open so that you're able to easily cook on them. The mold is from For Rent. There's two kinds of mold. There's like the decorative stuff that I'm adding, and there's also a whole gameplay feature that ties into mold. And the gameplay feature with the mold can kill you. Both from For Rent. Yeah, my sim can get the table. That's why she's over here, so I play tested if she can get through. I did check, I promise. Magazines. Let's put some of like, these are Don Lothario's kit, but I might get some of that, and then I might use some of the Everyday Clutter kit. Oh, you know what? Let's hang this up here. Because maybe I could put this over here, and we can have like the little bags with it. I don't know, that just looks more lived in. And then maybe I can get like some glasses and a dirty mug. You know? Dirty mug, here's their glasses. That feels good to me. I like this kit. It's fun like that. Maybe they can have their keys and their phone over there. The phone and keys is too expensive. And actually they can't have that. That's too much money. I take it back. They can't use that. Jump scare. They could probably have this book on their table. And it's better without books, actually. It looks nicer when there's less. I think that room might be good, aside from like any extra little bits of mess that we want to add in. You know, stuff like that over there. There's always stuff like this if you want to put it behind some of the artwork, which is kind of what I was thinking I would do. We can kind of put some of the tears in the wall, various things like that. It's all free. I like the colors. And I like how full it seems, even though we've barely done anything. Let's get some outdoor lights. Well, we don't have any mouse holes. We could do that. Mouse. I could put that like right there. The problem with the mouse holes is that they're a little expensive, so we have to be kind of like careful. You know? Okay, what about the bed? Let's get like... Love Struck. Do you want to use this one from Love Struck? It comes in a reddish color. Like what we talked about. What sort of rug? That one actually matches pretty well, I would say. City living. We could do this and make it like kind of dark. That feels good. The mold is so powerful you can feel it through the screen. I'm so sorry. It is really terrible. Okay, city living. Let's give this sim a computer. They can have just the cheapest one, but I think it would be nice if we had a computer. I'm just thinking like practically about this. It'd be nice if they could use it. that goes over there. Maybe they need a little nightstand. Nightstand. I guess we have a mirror, so if we can't get a dresser, it's not terrible because they can just use this. But why is the tiger smirking? It kind of is. I meant to put this in the kitchen. And put that in the corner. Tiger bed is the Love Struck early purchase content, unfortunately. I know. I'm so sorry. So you had to buy the like Love Struck pack when it first came out. I know, boo. Boo to early purchase content always. But that's where it's from. That can be kind of reddish. That feels good. What? Oh, let me get rid of the ceiling light. Can you make this one have like a... No. This light should have a bluish glow, but it can be dark. And then maybe I give her a wall light like we did in the other rooms. It's not even that dark in here. My brother is calling me. He doesn't usually do that, so I'm gonna answer it real quick, okay? I'm sorry. All is well. Sorry, that kind of freaked me out. I was like, why? Brett knows that I'm live, so why is he calling me? It's fine. Brett was just asking me if he could borrow something. But he doesn't, like, I was like, he knows that usually I'm live at this time, so like, what if something bad happened? You know how, you know when your brain is like... I answered, I went, hey, what's up? He said, are you streaming? I said, yeah. He went, all right, I'll call Dan. I said, what's going on, Brett? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You can't just say that. Like, you're gonna freak me out now. You can't, like, now you have to say what's going on. I'm gonna get scared, so you can't just say that. Anyway. Classic overthinking, right? We've all been there. Maybe put it on that wall, actually. That feels okay. I like the easel. That's cool. Anyway, he just wanted to borrow something. No biggie. Can she still sit here? I think yeah, she can. That's pretty good. Let's get some artwork. And then once we have enough mold, it should be really good. What if we did, you know, like some of the new base game stuff? Oh, I haven't saved it all. Did I save recently? No. No. Let's make sure we do that. Okay, I was talking about this though. The collage is cute. Maybe we could get like one of the high school years posters too. Yeah, we're trying to keep it on a starter home budget if we can. Which I actually don't think is gonna be that difficult to do. Snap just came in. We might get yelled at in a second. Hello. You ready to start screaming? Yeah. I don't like those. What about one of these? Maybe we could size this down and put it over here. 50 bucks! Oh, you think I'm like made of money or something? We could do it with this. That feels good. I kind of, maybe I'll just keep it in the rainbow swatch for in here. Okay, it currently feels like a little bit bright. I almost want to make it darker. I know that's bad, but like, doesn't it seem like it's too bright in there? Can you be more of a yellow tone? Yeah, dark is good. Dark is good. Okay, so is this one gonna be like a kid's room or something? There's a singular light bulb, yeah, from Laundry Day, but it's pretty bright. The light bulb from Laundry Day is like, it's a lot. We can always dim it. We can use this fold-up bed. This is the cute one. I really actually like that. This is from the Little Campers kit. And hey, can we just say that I got the name of that right first try this time? Oh, I need more mold in here. What am I thinking? Hold on. Let's like step up the game a little bit. Size that down. Put it over there too. Yeah, Little Campers has some really cute stuff in it. Okay. Little Campers kit rug. Yeah, this is the early purchase content from Lovestruck. I'm so sorry. This bed, so you can't get it anymore. I hate that. Honestly, it like, I try not to use the early purchase content stuff most of the time because of that. Because I feel bad. I'm like, oh yeah, don't mind me. I'm just using this item that like not only was expensive because you had to buy the pack full price, but also you physically can't get anymore. Like, I actually feel awful doing that to people. It sucks. Yeah, no, Little Campers wasn't a stuff pack. It was just a kit. I actually would have liked it as a stuff pack. I think it would have been cool like that. But it was just a kit. Should we use this? This is a dollhouse. It's kind of cool. This little item. We're gonna have to see if my sim can even still get through in here. Maybe I'll scoot this over, actually. Leave that back there. Then we can get a little nightstand. Sort of like that. Maybe they could have a teddy bear, too. I don't know when I think EA is going to make another game pack. I would love to have another game pack. But it just feels like that we've been getting like expansion pack 50 kits, expansion pack 50 kits. I feel like they're really in a expansion pack era right now, which depending on how you look at it could be a good or a bad thing. They're just more expensive. Yeah, we haven't had a game pack since Werewolves. I always thought that like maybe if they ever made fairies someday, we would get like a fairies game pack. But at this point, who knows if they're even gonna do that? Like I don't know. I don't know. But that's the sort of thing that I would assume we would get in a stuff pack. But I don't want you to take my word for it. Or I meant a game pack, sorry, not a stuff pack. I don't want you to take my word for it and like get excited because we don't know. Simsie said the F word. Fairies. Oh God. Yeah, there's, again, for the record, absolutely no word about that at all. We don't have any information about anything like that. So, I'm not trying to get your hopes up, but we can do some cute little kids clutter like this. That's way too high up. How about like, yeah, you could be there. I don't want that one. We need some more posters. Maybe one of the high school years posters could be good. Is anything space-like? Oh yeah, space. And like something sporty too. It's like honestly not bad in there. We have 3,600 simoleons. Sorry. Texts are blowing up now too. We could have done the space lamp. Maybe I should use the space lamp. What if we had a space lamp instead of this? I like that it's dark, I guess. Well, maybe we should have had the space lamp and the wall light. I could use the lamp from my kit. That's true. How much? 100? Yeah, we can definitely afford that. Maybe I can make do with no extra lamps. I'm gonna use the alarm clock and like a plant and some books. I'm gonna put a shelf above this. Do you fit? Yes, very cute. Blue, like that. Are there any little decorations? Oh, the solar system ceiling light is pretty cute, isn't it? But then is it too bright? That doesn't actually light up at all. I think we need a little wall light. We could do something simple like this one, but no, that's too much. We're gonna work on that build on Thursday, Tulips. Oh, the little starlight. What am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Use that. Okay. I think that's fine. Honestly, I think for the interior, that's fine. Snap is completely blocking my keyboard. Okay. Yeah, the interior looks good there. Let's try and throw together the exterior. Let's make sure this is like placed perfectly. Okay, what do the neighbors have? Like the grayish. We could do that. Yeah, we could do red siding. Oh, that's true. The for rent roof. There's like maybe a little bit more, I don't know. It looks like a little bit dirtier, I guess, on this. That might be something. We can put life and death roof cracks in it. That would be cool. I would be down to do that. That doesn't feel very Strangerville, but whatever. We can try. I gotta use this color staircase too, so it all blends in. Lower? No, looks dumb. Very dumb. How about you as like a little cutesy accent thing? Nah. I don't like it. I also don't really like a lot of the red siding. Like, a lot of the red is kind of bad. It might not even look good with what we've got. But I don't want it to be wood. Like, to bump out a fake chimney. It could be. It's more expensive to do that, and we gotta be a little bit sneaky about not making sure it's not a room. Because we can't add any extra tiles. Oh, and I guess that means I shouldn't have this window in here if we're gonna make it into a fake chimney. You know what we could try? From Love Struck, we could do this stucco in red. And then it could be red. It could also be like this color. I don't know. What's better? Do you like, what do you think is better, the red or this? I don't think I like the fake chimney. Honestly. Everybody likes the red? Okay. The fake chimney was throwing me off. Okay. So... I guess I want my little window back, don't I? Where did you go, little window? This one. All right. Maybe make this black. Yeah, that's good. Shotgun foundation. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of something out here that matches. I kind of like that it's, I don't know. I kind of like that it's like a weird stone, even though it's not like the perfect style. I also like that it matches the colors here a little bit more, you know? That's what I liked about it, at least. Let's start putting some landscaping. We can always change the foundation color. Like, you're not stuck with anything. Let's get into some debug. You have no right to use the Seasons foundation. That's your most used one. Yeah, I love the Seasons foundation. I'm bad about it too. I use it all the time. It's just too good. All right, let's get some bushes to hopefully take up some space. Like out and about, you know? Fill in some of the corners. Something like that. And then we could probably get a bunch of the eco lifestyle debug stuff too. Let's put this. Because then we can kind of make it seem like we have like a little breaker box outside. Maybe there are some pipes outside too. I guess it would be in this color. Feels fine to me. And it's from Strangerville, which is what we're trying to use, so. These plants are also from Strangerville. And they're not my favorite, but the fact that they match the environment is pretty nice. Oh, snaps back. Snaps back, and she wants me to go downstairs with her so bad. Oh, we were gonna do the satellite dish, weren't we? Genuinely obsessed with that. That's like so fun. Can I make it on like a little angle? Yeah. Yeah, it is past her dinner time. She usually eats at 7. I think Dan's downstairs already though. So go ask him for help. Should I put this little RV in the yard? Just to like take up space? Is it a new mold house? Yeah, we started making this today. I need an outdoor trash can. Also, I was thinking about putting like some of these in. Telescope. Oh, that's fun. I like the telescope idea. Because you can just put the telescope like in the yard. That feels very Strangerville coded. We also need a trash can outside somewhere. I'll just use like one of the cheap ones. And I'm gonna go look at the debug from, what's it called? The debug from Eco Lifestyle now. Because there's a bunch of like trash type stuff that we can put. And that's what we want out here. Yeah, see, I was picturing like some little things like this pile of trash. They have some big things like this pile of trash. Maybe I can put it so I can still have my plant. Because I would like to still have the plant, I think. Should we put that there? We gotta pay for these still. That's messed up. Is that too much mess? I don't think it is. And I like the look of it. What are you, rocks? Pile of trash. That's what it looks like from the front on, which is pretty good. We just need to get a little bit more in the outside. Doesn't Eco Lifestyle have like a broken oven debug item? Oh, here we go. This is what we're talking about. We can just do it like that. Yeah, and there's a broken fridge. Make it look like that's just leaning up against it, kinda, you know? My goodness. We can put some pizza box mess. Love that so much. Okay, in the back, I was kind of wondering if I should put any trees. Because I have this one that's kind of similar to the trees that we have in the environment over here. But maybe I could have that be like kind of in the middle of the yard. Just to fill it in. And maybe there could be like a little fire pit. What about like the werewolves, how much do you think the bonfire costs from werewolves? Because there's like this one. Oh, it's only 125. Oh yeah. You can put that in the back. If we just got a little bit more trash to add in here, we'd be set. Like that kind of thing. Yeah. Maybe we could put a couple lawn chairs or something. I think that's cute. How much are these? 205? Well, we could get a couple of them by the bonfire. I'm already using the little campers kit, so we could do that too. And that's fun. I think I need a little bit more landscaping up against the house. Where are you? Strangerville. Scroll past it like a dozen times. I do have the mold lot trait on. We have to mess with the lot traits a tiny bit more before we finish. But I do have the mold lot trait on right now. 100% we are using that. Now, where did those flowers go? Hello, little flowers. My beloved Strangerville debug flowers. Okay, yeah, kind of like that. Chat yearns for a pool. Well, we can't really afford to be building like open fake basements and stuff, you know? I understand the desire, but plus that also, when you put the empty pool, it makes it, we can't afford a pool, and putting a basement fake pool makes it no longer a tiny home. So I don't think that we can manage. That's like the biggest pool that we can make. You think a pond? I mean, I guess it could be a pond. I sort of like it though, is the problem. Like, I don't even know if it needs a pond. Well, so that's what we were talking about. The drained pool would be done with like a basement, but when you put a drained fake pool, that makes it so it's not a tiny house anymore. We're only 64 tiles. So we're kind of thriving with it being a fake tiny house. So we don't really want to put an empty pool in there and then ruin the tiny house thing. I don't really want to put the fake fence either. Honestly, I kind of like it how it is. I actually think it's kind of okay. Whoa, talk about a satellite. Oh my god. Wow. We have one. It's not like that. Can't do the place the roll one into place trick. With a basement? No. You can do it above ground, but not underground. Because it still has to know that it's underground. Oh, what if we got a little lawn flamingo? Flamingo. Right in there. Cute. What if on this little porch we had like a planter box or two? Because then you could do some like growing of plants. We should also put some more dirt. Okay, kind of like underneath where a lot of this landscaping is and where a lot of the trash is. I know, it'd be cool if we had an above ground pool. We just don't really have that kind of thing in The Sims. You can make fake ones, but not when you're trying to build a tiny home. And we set out to build a tiny home. That was like the initial inspiration behind this build, so. What about if we had like a little doormat? The Love Struck one is so cute. I love this rug. Yeah, there's a toddler pool. I know that, the little blow-up toddler pool, but there's no toddler in this house. So like putting the kiddie pool, like it's cute, I guess, because in real life you might still sit in the tiny pool, but in The Sims we don't have a toddler. So why would, you know? That's why I'm not ignoring you. I just like, I don't think that it's like a fun idea for vibes, but when you're trying to build a functional starter home, I feel like it's less you know? Adult Sims can sit in there. Yeah, but like, are you sure it's worth... I'm trying to let everybody down easy. I'm trying so hard to let you down easy. We can put it if you really want it that bad. I just don't really know where to put it. To me, I think that this is confusing for the player because it makes you think that it's like a toddler is living in this house, but yeah, the other one is a lot cheaper. It's only 120, but I don't like it as much. Put it close to the trash, maybe. It looks too clean. I agree with you on that. I do think that it looks a little bit too clean, which is a really funny thing to say, but I think it looks like too nice. I was having the same thought. I wonder if we could put like this little outdoor table out here. Because that one could work. We get some more red. So they can sit out there, they can use the bonfire, they can lounge, use the telescope. It's kind of nice. I'm trying to decide. We have a thermostat. I put it over there. Kid has a bunch of toys. Oh, that's right. I was gonna put some more lot challenges. So we have mold. Let's put filthy. And let's put cursed. And maybe oh, great acoustics. Let's put a guitar. You need to have at least a few bonuses to living here, right? So we can give them some. Maybe we can put the guitar on the porch. You can come sing out here. They get great acoustics. And maybe they have like... Nah, that's enough. Oh, we were gonna put holes in the roof too. That's right. So I think there should be a ton of holes in the roof, or just like just maybe like a couple holes in the roof. Maybe just a couple. Right in their bedroom. That's no good. What do we call it? Moldy starter home? 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Okay. A skylight! Great! I built a moldy, dirty starter home in Strangerville. Okay. Hashtag lilsimsie. Hashtag skylight. Hashtag mold. Oh, we'll put hashtag Strangerville too. All right. I like it. Indoor, outdoor living. Yeah, we built this one pretty quick because it's only small. It took us, what, like an hour, a little bit over to build this? That's not so bad. I love that. I love building little things like this. It's so cute to me. I also like to play in starter homes like this. I think it's kind of fun to have my Sims live in places like this. And it's cheap. And you can die. Let's see how many packs are in it. I'm kind of scared to find out. Two full pages. That is horrible. For this tiny little house. Oh, just like 30 packs. Yeah, it's like no big deal. Don't even worry about it. The 2 Love Strucks is because one of them is the early purchase content from Love Struck. Yeah, in a starter home. Most of it is like one item though. One shower. Just the columns, you know? Well. Well. It was fun to build. That's Mold Monday for you. Okay, so as far as the stream schedule goes for the next couple of days, I'm not gonna be live tomorrow, unfortunately. But on Wednesday, we're gonna restart our modded Stardew Valley save. So that'll be our next stream. We're gonna restart the modded Stardew stuff on Wednesday morning. I'm gonna go finish installing all the mods literally right now when I get off stream. Thursday, we're gonna finish the Legacy House build. Friday, we're gonna play The Sims 2. And Saturday, I wanted to build like something kind of like cutesy and like springy. Kind of Easter vibes, but not like an Easter house, just like a cutesy, springy house build. Because we did so many fall builds and so many winter builds. We never build springy builds. So I want to make a springy house. Maybe like a flower shop, sort of, you know, that kind of thing. We finished the chef scenario, Gabs. Nothing happened to it. I finished it. And it didn't work right. Even when I finished it. So, but we played through the whole thing. I think it took me 2 streams. But that's the plan. Maybe like a little cottage. I don't know. Cherry blossom. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But that's what I want to do on Saturday, is build something like really florally and spring-like. Definitely a greenhouse, you know, all that kind of thing. But thank you for hanging out with me today. It's been fun. If you weren't here earlier, the first part of the stream was sponsored. Then we did a little bit of a Sims build. I'll probably post them as separate VODs on More Simsy. And I'm gonna go see who all's live, I guess. We'll go find somebody to raid. Can you see my Sims game, or did I just turn it off completely? I turned it off completely. Okay. Wait, I'll fix it. It's because my OBS game capture thinks I'm playing Fortnite. Wait, there we go. Now you can see. Okay. Let me go find a friend, and we will go raid them. Oh my gosh, speaking of Fortnite, my friend Kayla, candidly, Kayla is playing Fortnite right now. We played Lego Fortnite Brick Life, which is not the same as Fortnite, but we could go raid Kayla playing Fortnite if you want to. That could be kind of fun. I feel like I don't get to raid Kayla very often because we usually are live at different times. So maybe I'll go over there. Okay, well, have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It has been so fun. And I will, oops, I heard a door slam. It might be Brett getting here. And I will catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye. And stop.